Hello darlings, it is I, Erin, and welcome back to my channel. So today's look is, of course, featuring Jeffree Star's new Androgyny palette that I just got in the mail yesterday. My swatch and first impression video is up on that. And I used Charm and Safe Word, no I lied, Charm and Swallow in this look, as well as frosting. You can see that. And I also used China White from the original Beauty Killer palette. And on my lips is the Androgyny liquid lipstick with frosting on top. And I think it turned out really cool. This is the first time I've ever done a real cut crease where you carve it out with like concealer. So I'm sure I can do better, but I think it turned out pretty stellar considering it's my first try at that. Yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to prime the eyes today, we're going to use our Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in L1 Neutral. And we're just going to blend that in with our fingers. The warmth from your fingers will help that product melt right into your skin. It'll blend really well. And just get that all the way up to the brow bone, everywhere. We're going to go in with our Beauty Killer palette and China White on a fluffy eyeshadow brush from Morphe Copper Dream Set. And go ahead and pack that all over the lid, make sure it's nice and blended. Give us a good base to start with for our cut crease. Then to start the cut crease, we're going to go in with Charm from the Androgyny palette on a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and we're just going to blend that into the crease and up. So we want that color to peek through after we do the cut crease, so we're definitely going to have a very diffuse sort of transition shade in the crease there. Then for the crease itself, we're going to go in with Swallow and a bullet crease brush from the Rose Gold collection at Morphe. And we're just going to focus that color on the outer and inner corner of the crease with a little bit of pigment in the middle. And we're just going to blend that a little bit up into Charm. Just going to deepen that outer V and add a little wing right there, like a crease V, I suppose you would say. And we're going to take some frosting on a fluffy brush and go ahead and highlight our brow bone. With our L1 Neutral and a Morphe brush, a little tiny synthetic brush, we're going to go ahead and carve out that crease. Now because I have hooded eyes, I do end up having to go in and pulling down my eyelid, just like that, to really get that sharp line there. So if you have very like extra skin on your lid or whatever, then that definitely helps. Now you're going to pack some China White on there to make sure that concealer does not move all day long. That's on a packing brush from Morphe. And I'll link all the products and brushes down below in the description bar. Then we're going to go back in with frosting and go ahead and highlight that inner corner to the gods. Mascara today is our Marc Jacobs Volume Noir Mascara. And to prime our face, we'll use our Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. We're going to do a half a pump of the All Nighter foundation from Urban Decay in 0.5. I like to do a half pump for medium coverage. It's really good if you're going to be a busy, sweaty girl today, like I was. Had to go to work after this, so definitely sweating my butt off. But my foundation stayed on really beautifully for 6 hours without any touch-up, which is amazing.
We're going to go ahead and pat on some airspun powder. I didn't use any concealer today. I feel like it gets too cakey if I do concealer if I know I'm going to be working hard. Well, I mean, I always work hard, but you know, it would be extra active. We're going to go ahead and make sure all the face is powdered and then brush off any excess from the powder puff. If your face doesn't feel dry, just add a little bit more powder. Then we're going to go ahead and do our lower lash line. We'll take a little bit of Swallow and do that on the outer 2/3, and then on the inner third, same brush so you can kind of blend that blue and gold together. We'll go back in with frosting and get that tear duct. This eye was definitely inspired by my kimono that I'm wearing from H&M, but it was last season, so don't get too excited. This is going to be Fawn from Anastasia Beverly Hills, their contour powder palette on a deluxe highlighting brush from the Copper Dream set at Morphe. We're just going to do a light contour today. This brush works really well. I love that you can blend and apply. And we're going to do a little contour up on the forehead, same color, with a angled blush brush. Fix my nose rings. Okay. Just blended out that under eye real fast. So we like to do a little second coat on the lower lash line just because I feel like when I powder my face it really covers up those lashes and I want them to be outstanding. There we go. Blush, we're going to go in with our NYX Baked Blush in Chiffon. And we're using a Morphe Badger powder brush. It's a really subtle color, but it's really pretty. You can build it up for sure. It's hard to go overboard with this color, which is nice. And I'm going to blend that all together with my icing powder brush. Let's go ahead and get the brows on there. We'll use a spoolie from from Icing, and then we're going to use our NYX brow gel in black. But like I said, it's actually just a dark brown, so there you go. Brows are on. Highlight time. Makeup Revolution Vivid Brights in Golden Lights. Get that glow. I decided my cheeks were not pink enough. Oh, setting spray first. Urban Decay Chill. We love it. Keeps us together all day. And lips are going to be the Androgyny liquid lipstick from the Androgyny palette. Not Androgyny palette. From Jeffree Star, obviously. This is such a cute color. I love it. It's like a mauve nude. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. And of course I had to go crazy, so I'm going to put a little bit of frosting on top. I patted it on with my finger first, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Just get that nice and gilded. That's when I decided I wasn't pink enough on the cheeks. So I go in with my Makeup Revolution's Rose Gold Lights on an angled blush brush from Icing, and we just like went to town. This is such a pretty highlighty blush color. I love it. Obviously I went crazy. I put it everywhere like I do. And a little bit more chill setting spray.